I don't want to reward myself. I don't want to take it easy. I don't want to get weaker. So what is it that I really want, you know? Walking out here in nature. Beautiful, sunny Florida. I need to get more shredded. I need to push myself harder. Standing out here in the sun's beating down on my face. What a beautiful day. And I wake up every day and I thank God. I'm so grateful to be down here. And my life is so much better than it used to be. I used to be waking up doing drugs every single day. Wake up, rip the vape, consume poison, drink alcohol, smoke weed. Horrible. It was horrible. Every second of every day I did nothing but reward myself. Is my life any different? I've just chosen different rewards. Your brain, your feelings are motivators for action. So my brain, my feelings are just motivators for different things. I'm just motivated. My brain is attracted to different things. Your mind is a magnet. What are you going to gravitate towards? What are you going to attract? It's literally just a magnet, bruh. So when you see an attractive girl on the street and she's like really pretty, your mind is like, ooh, I'm attracted. You literally gravitate towards her. You can't stop looking because your brain, your magnet is attracted to that force. And the stronger force always wins. Especially if I'm on the doors and I go up and I'm knocking on a door and the homeowner is coming out with a 10 out of 10 energy and I'm only at like a 7 out of 10 energy, I'm usually going to lose that interaction. Because energy is very real. The stronger force always wins. If two people are arguing, the person who has a stronger will, the person who needs to be right more, is always going to win. It's just a scientific fact. The stronger force always wins. So why not simply align yourself with the strongest force in the universe? The natural order of the universe, the natural rhythm, the driving force that drives all things, the mind of God, the source. Why would you not utilize that for your attention? Deep down, we are humans, but we're also animals. We have hunter-gatherer instincts with medieval social dilemmas, with weird modern technology. So if you were going to reward yourself or give yourself any sort of instant gratification or work without the reward, even me speaking, me walking around, it's funny because even me walking around here out in the sun, speaking into my phone, it takes less effort to do this than it does to go and knock doors and use my brain. So, I mean, the simple answer is I'm doing this because I felt like it, right? But deep down, the belief systems, the actual limiting belief that I'm suffering from when I choose to waste my time like this, in reality, what I'm actually thinking in my head is, do what feels good, blah, 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 submit to the will of the universe. That's what it is. Cowardice, submitting to the will of anybody else other than myself. The only will I will submit myself to is God and God alone. So what can I do right now to move me forward? What's the best use of my time? How can I put myself in the best position? Just to trust my instincts. Not just do what feels good, not just do what takes no effort, but do what is going to make me feel better. So, if you don't have what you want, that's simply a result of your choices because you have not earned it, right? Everything in this universe is completely just. The universe is always going to be balanced. Everything is cause and effect, equal opposite reactions. There's no such thing as living out of balance. You may have certain expectations. And then you can fail to meet those expectations and you'll be unhappy. But deep down, everything you're doing is a result of your choices, your awareness, your consciousness, your actions. Something can only distract you or impact your life if you are aware of it. Do you think I'm aware of like all the people living up in the Arctic, living in igloos, fucking up in the freezing cold Eskimos? Dude, I don't think about that all day. I just thought in my head, what's one thing I'm completely unaware of that I never even think about? And it's like, okay, people who speak different languages than me across the world who I have absolutely no connection to. I don't even think about those people because I've never met them. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they live. So there's always going to be fucking Eskimos up in the Arctic making ice blocks and igloos and shit. But your brain is not aware of it. The only thing that is real is what you are aware of. So don't just be schizophrenic and waste all your time, because time is your greatest asset. The reason why kids in high school are so just like, what's the word? They're so admired. They're so... not sought after, but what's the word I'm looking for? Be professional. People are jealous. People want to be like those high school kids who literally just run around and play sports all day because their whole life is just, let me learn. I have all the time in the world. I can do whatever I want. The whole point of my existence as a teenager in high school, getting shredded all the time, fucking playing sports, having friends, was to live as fast and as bright as possible. Literally, your whole purpose in life in high school was literally just to do what feels good. Learn as much as you can, gain as much experience as you can, gain as much knowledge, as much power. That's why high school kids are always just so bright. They have bright personalities. They're just energetic because they have nothing to worry about. They have all the time in the world. I remember when I started my sales job at 19 years old and I made 6 appointments on my second day at work, broke the company sales record on my second day at work. That was fucking crazy. But the reason why people are like, oh my God, you're so amazing. You have so much time. You're only 19. You have so much time. It's because deep down, everybody understands that time and youth and energy is all you have. So you can't afford to waste time. Don't you understand? You can't afford to waste time, bro. You just can't afford to waste time. The only thing you are guaranteed in this life is death. The only thing you are guaranteed in this life is death. So how about this? While you are here, while you have time on earth, you have a human consciousness. You are not God. You are not the universe. You're not a fucking schizophrenic little gay freak. You are a human with human consciousness. So don't waste your human existence. Because you're not going to get another one. I think. Who knows? So what's the best use of my time right now? To use my time wisely. What does that mean? God, show me the vision I desire. And it's simply doing what I'm doing now, but on a door, you know? I could be. What could I be doing right now? I could, God, show me the vision that will solve my problems. And the vision that will solve my problems is doing what will make me stronger. That doesn't mean do what's difficult. That doesn't mean do what's going to make me feel good. It means do what I said I was going to do. That's it. So what's the greatest expression of who I could be today? Liam Danger Ross. What would King Liam Danger Ross do with his time? What would King Liam Danger Ross do with his time? He would... What would he do? He would not waste his time. He would already be perfect. Obviously this takes less effort than going on a door, right? But to whom much is given, much is expected. If I want a greater glory, if I want more power, I need to take more challenges. The greater the challenge, the greater the glory. So I'm choosing right now in this moment not to reward myself. But this is kind of just aimlessness. This is nothing other than aimlessness. I'm literally walking around. No plan in sight. Not knowing where to go. So what do I really want? I want to get more shredded. I want to be able to trust my instincts absolutely. I just want everything to feel good. I want to naturally be able to do whatever the fuck I feel like and not be plagued by back pain and be plagued by hip pain and joint pain and tightness. So how do I do that? Get more shredded, right? Just gotta get more shredded. But what's one thing? How can I just live in some sort of environment where I can literally do what feels good all day? And that's if I remove all of the easy stimuli from my life. Not just texting people in new money all day, not just wasting time, actually, genuinely using my time for a specific purpose. That's what I have to do. Listen, I'm burning daylight here. I could be knocking doors and making sales right now. But I'm just fucking sitting here doing random bullshit. Why am I walking around? Because I feel like it. I need to motivate myself to do more, to get more shredded. So, what do I have to do? Stop rewarding myself, that's what. So deep down, I've always wanted the same thing. To follow my vision. Your eyeballs are your attention. The only reason I'm here is because I'm walking around, rewarding myself, doing whatever. And deep down, I know for a fact, I need to get more shredded. I need to work harder. I need to gain experience. Quality doesn't fucking matter. Quantity is the daddy of everything. It's like the biggest bodybuilder, the most shredded athlete, the greatest competitor. It's not because they're the most perfect or they have the perfect form or they have the perfect, what's the word? It's because they have the perfect form or the perfect methodology or the perfect training. No, perfection only happens when so perfection has no weaknesses, no waste. Everything goes exactly according to plan, right? In nature, I would argue that a lot of things in nature, there's perfection in nature, divine perfection, because everything grows perfectly. The seasons of the summer and the winter and the hurricane, it blows around all the dead stuff, and the winter kills all of the weak, old things so new growth can occur. Every single year, greater strengths grow, and then all of the weaknesses are just torn away by the seasons. The same thing happens with competition. The same thing happens with sports, with fighting, with life. So when you see Steph Curry making three-point shots to win games, making game-winning threes, Steph Curry from 40 feet, fucking making logo shots, it's not because he has the best form. It's not because he has like the smartest brain. It's not because he has the best coaching or the best shoes, the best physique, it's because he has the best amount of experience. The best fighters in the world, the best competitors in the world, when you see their form and it's like, wow, perfect. It went exactly where it was supposed to go. There was no waste, absolutely zero. There was absolutely zero waste, no wasted movement. That only happens when you spend hours and hours and hours and fucking days, weeks, months, years practicing that exact same pathway. If you do one thing over and over and over and over and over again, that is how you attain perfection. Mountains and trees, listen, the greatest, biggest, tallest tree in the forest did not get there because it was just genetically blessed, or it was just like lucky, or it was the strongest. No, the biggest, tallest mountain, the biggest, tallest tree, the biggest, tallest nigga got there because of daily, consistent, every single day growth, over and over and over and over again, growing and growing and growing, fighting and fighting and fighting, till eventually there is such huge, insurmountable strengths that there's no weaknesses left over. That's perfection. So when I'm walking around here, kind of aimlessness, kind of, wasting a little bit of my daylight, what I really need to do, deep down, what I really need to do is work harder, get more data, more quantity, more action, more perfection. If I only knock on like 10, 20, 30, 40 doors a day, I'm only going to speak to a handful of homeowners. If I spent 12 straight hours knocking doors, speaking to homeowners, pitching my fucking heart out, don't you think eventually perfection will be achieved? It's like even the guy who made $1 million a year at 24, his name's Zohab. He made $1 million in a year. He did that not because he's just like the smartest or not because he's the most shredded. He did it because he had the most data, the most action, the most experience. So when you do something, when you have that much experience and you do it over and over and over and over again, eventually you're going to come close to perfection. You're going to come close. You're going to know exactly what to do in each scenario. Steph Curry has probably taken hundreds of thousands of three-point shots, right? So when he goes to the corner and hits a game-winning three, it's not like he's praying that it's going to go in. It's not like, oh, I really hope I get lucky. It's, I'm going to do the same thing that has found me success over and over and over again. The biggest bodybuilder doesn't train really hard once and then he's now the biggest bodybuilder. No. You only grow if you work extremely hard over and over and over and over again. Compounding growth is the secret to life. If I post a video every single day on TikTok, every single day I post a video, every single day I build the skill of posting, speaking, editing, don't you think if I never ever stop doing that, eventually I will find perfection? I think so. Listen, if I wake up and spend most of my time, as much time as possible every single day for 1,000 days in a row, building one skill, don't you think eventually I would come close to perfection? So I can't just keep being aimless. I can't just keep walking around doing whatever the fuck I feel like. Because I don't have all the time in the world. I'm not a kid in high school. I've wasted some of my youth. I've wasted a lot of my energy. And deep down, I'm kind of grateful that happened because now I have all these lessons. I've woken up. I have so much time ahead of me. I have so much youth. I have so much power. So I need to stop wasting time. I need to build the skill that I want to build. I need to get more shredded. So what skill am I building? I need to build the skill of speaking, convincing homeowners to go solar, talking to the homeowners, knocking on the doors, convincing them to go solar, all that shit. That's what I have to do. Build my skills. So what can I do right now? Fucking go to war. Your feelings are just motivators for action anyways. So stop wasting time, bro. It's that simple. Stop wasting time. Your feelings are motivators for action. So choose to send your feelings in the direction of your goal. That's all it takes. Like, if there's a tiger chasing you, those feelings are going to fill you up with spirit. You're not going to run towards the tiger. Those feelings are motivators for action. It's going to make you run away from the tiger, run in the direction of safety. You know what I mean? So I'm using these feelings, and I am moving in the direction of success, the direction of perfection. That's what I'm trying to achieve. So whenever I struggle, whenever I feel bad, just have to understand that life is merely just an opportunity to laugh. Do you know what I mean? It's like the story of the three Buddhas. Three Buddhas were sitting in a city square just laughing. One guy falls on his face, they laugh. One guy starts crying, they laugh. All they do is laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Then suddenly one of the Buddhas drops dead, he dies. Now there's only two Buddhas. They look at the guy on the ground. The two Buddhas look at each other, and they go, ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha, ha. They just start laughing, bro. So, and everybody, the laughter just continued and continued and continued. Life should be taken merely as an opportunity to laugh. So that's all you really can do. So get more shredded. Live in truth, walk with power, do what you need to do. Because in reality, it's not that hard. You just have to stay focused. You just have to put your attention, place your vision on a specific path that will lead you in the direction you want to go. Even me, I'm saying, I want to do this. I need to use my time correctly. I need to get more shredded. I need to be a good little boy. Even that is, I'm placing my attention on the idea of, what can I do? God, please, what do? I don't know what to do. And in reality, I always know what I'm supposed to do. Get more shredded, work harder, get more data, more experience. I'm not going to achieve perfection after 2 or 3 weeks of knocking doors on solar. It's not going to happen. I need to gain as much experience as possible. The best salesman in the world, he is not the best salesman because he's the smartest. He's not the best salesman because he has the strongest will, because he's the most shredded, because he's the loudest or the most attractive or even the funniest. The best salesman in the world is the best because he has the most experience. No matter what objection gets thrown his way, he knows how to handle it. He has seen every single emotional objection under the sun. He has seen everything. So why not gain more experience? Do you know what I mean? Data is all you need. Quantity is the daddy of everything. Not quality, not perfection, not willpower, pure volume. It's the same reason those like dick pill ads on Pornhub, they always get sales. It's because if you have enough traffic to a product, even if it's a scam, if you get enough volume, eyeballs on that product, eventually somebody's going to buy. It's just a numbers game. So life is a numbers game. So you want to increase the numbers that you want to become perfect at. You know what I mean? So do I want to just increase the stats of my video game character walking around aimlessly, speaking into my phone? Or do I want to increase the stats of my video game character of speaking and helping people and serving others? Pretty simple in my opinion. So let's get more shredded. Let's do what I have to do. Yeah, get more shredded. Do what feels hard. Serve others. Get more shredded.